Hello everyone and welcome back to our Thursday live stream from Channel. So I'm Onle, founder of VNC and your host. So thank you for spending your evening with us. So today we're diving into the color and textures of one of the most beloved artists, I think, Van Gogh. So probably if for the art love, they probably know his name. He's Dutch artist Van Gogh, and through the special flower inspired activity designed for kids. And we also will talk about what inspired creativity and how adults can help children blossom the artistically. Yeah, so I will really brief introduce myself quickly for the one who haven't known about myself yet. So I'm on Lim. I'm founder of VNC Vietnam Cultural Exchange, and at our place, the mainstream will be the Janome, the tea room, and then at the ground floor and the first floor, it will be the Children Gallery PMP, where children can access into art for free, organize free workshop every Sunday. All the profit from Genome we use to run the children gallery, and also thanks to the help of a group of friends, volunteers, parents as well, that help us to run the children gallery very smooth. Um, yes, so that's a little bit about myself and the organization. Beside that, here we have Gulya, who will be ours uh, guest and also a curator at the Children Gallery. Mhm. So you want to say something about yourself?
Yeah, hello everyone. Nice to meet you today in our every week live stream. My name is Gulya. I'm an art teacher and curator in our art gallery for children, P&P Art Gallery for Children in the city. And yes, as usual, let me introduce our Sunday's activity, explain say more about it, um, how it usually, our program uh, hosts to kids. In our program of art classes, so we have a section which called Inspired by. And we usually choose we try to choose really inspiring examples in history of art, and I try to choose artists from different periods of history, old and modern, from different countries. And for example, we already have activities with inspired by Yayoi Kusama. We make flowers as she make, and we make a collage inspired by Matisse. We try to make our variety of kids. We make our variety of great wave hokusai, and this Sunday we will also inspired by Van Gogh, and we will make our um, our variety of his sunflower. Uh, yeah, I think that it is art flowers now. It is a series of pictures, and I think that we choose. The last of this picture, it is sunflowers in vase, and all picture make in yellow colors and different tone of yellow color. And maybe this or previous his work with a blue playground. Yeah. I will offer this to work for kids, and we will try make something in our style, but inspiring of his art.
Yes, thank you for your sharing. So Julia just share with you that what the kids and parents can expect on this Sunday sunflower themes workshop, and we use a lot of inspiration by very well-known artists. Why did you choose Van Gogh's Sunflower for this week?
What kind? Yes.
Why did you choose Van Gogh Sunflowers for the workshop?
Yeah, I, as always, will offer them different materials. They can just draw by markers and paints. And for this work, I think it will be really interesting if we try not, if we will use, for example, paints, we will not use usual brushes, we will use straw. I think we can cut the straw and use it like brush, and it will be also very expressive as on in Van Gogh works we also see. So or I think if there will be more young kids, we can make cutouts because they really like cut and glue. And we usually, in this section of our art classes, make or drawings or cutouts and collages because it's interesting how they try to reflect their impression of their thinking, thoughts, emotions of art, artwork, and choose materials which they will think will be better to show.
Mhm. So, what's the best age group that you think will be suitable for this workshop?
Mhm. I think for this we can invite even a little bit more younger than usual because, for example, even young kids from 4 they also can draw flowers. Maybe it will be a little bit far from Van Gogh masterpiece, but they anyway will follow this topic and will draw flowers. Yeah, but I think for this, 4 and up will be okay.
Yes. And then it's always would be the best if the parents able to join with the kid as well because
Yes.
we need a lot of volunteer from all the people. So if parents can come and also not only about having the children to make the work, but create the bonding, the relationship between the parents and the kid together. So make things together, not like the kid make things or you having the kid, but you both create artwork together. So we always suggest the parents should join with kids to create the memory scenes moment together, right?
Yes.
How, how do the children usually react when they create something so vivid or personal like this?
Uh, they usually, it depends of age also. Um, Sometimes they just repeat the plot of a picture of artwork, and of course it make in their own style. But I also like see how kids can add something by from ourselves. It can be their favorite symbols, or for example, when we make artwork inspired by Hokusai. Young kids they add something from themselves. For example, they draw great big wave and add themselves like surfing on this wave. Yeah, one little girl add herself because he at this maybe age they always like drawing themselves. It was a very nice idea. I say, oh wow, it's very interesting idea to add something on focus size wave.
Mhm. So why you choose sunflower?
Um, this picture, this artwork is very important for art world because many reasons. For example, there are very difficult choice of colors because it's
Mhm.
only yellow and different most of it. But anyway, the flowers looks very volume, very alive, and yeah, and I think that there will be a little bit challenge for kids, and I think that flowers it's the most understandable symbol, and we always like flowers, and yeah, I
Mhm.
think it's interesting to offer to draw it for kids.
Yes. Yeah, for sunflowers, it's a white flower for me. Um, I grow flower every summer. So at my house. And beginning, to be honest, like it's so hard for the new like a new gardener that you don't know plant sunflower. And lately I learned that you just throw the seed on the ground. They will just they follow the direction of the sun in summertime. It's so easy for us to have a lot of like to plant sunflower, and we consider it like because like if you have a seed outside, they just sprout like crazy. Yeah, but I also want can see like the connection, as you say, it's very important that
Mhm.
that telling a lot about the bright future of art at that moment, at that time from Van Gogh, right? So
Mhm.
a really nice team that you use because I consider the kids also like sunflower because they are our future. They always
Mhm.
know that it's a very bright, colorful, and really nice flowers as well. Hmm.
Yeah, I think exact sunflower is like a symbol of positive, of hope, because even the exact Van Gogh, he uh, he, he live he feel very different and sometimes very hard feelings, very hard period of his life, and it's like a hope and positive mood for your future.
Understandable for that, yes. Um, but my question is so like, is there any personal that you think with this kind of making that this kind of workshop involved with the person?
Yeah, yeah. I think that it will be better if kids will add more something from their own imagination, from something personal, because it's just offer to start from this symbol, but
Mhm.
you can go much far and add something from yourself.
Mhm.
And we never tried, we never um, take a frame, and
Mhm.
we haven't rules in making art.
Mhm. Yes. And I would say like also the color, right? So the color
Yeah,
really really nice when we see different things. And also like just want to let it know ahead the sunflowers doesn't have red, doesn't have pink, purple, but they have really nice um, combination like dark orange
hmm,
by the yellow. So for everyone who want to make their own version of sunflowers, or maybe any color that they feeling like that they want to put their own personality into the
yes,
color of the sunflowers, they welcome to do it. Um, it should make me remember the things that I think 2 years ago, when I just starting have an idea that I will plant sunflower. It's come up with like my neighbor that it's around Halloween time. It's not only about the bright thing that we can see way far away that really big scary sunflower, a really really big one. And we kind of shocked because I never seen any that huge sunflower, very tall. It like I think the height of our first floor like that. And I'm like, oh my god, this is the first time I see like any sunflower big like that. But I just want to say, like, it's about personality as well. Sunflower doesn't mean have to be cute, nice. But if you want something more adventurous, right? So you also can try with like a big sunflower or scary. That might be that house. They decorate two eyes into that sunflower as well because they I think they purpose plant that sunflower for Halloween. It's really really big, and I unfortunately I tried to find the picture, but I'm not able to use it because I strained my phone and so many
Mhm.
pictures to use to save already, so I haven't seen anything like that. Um, but again, it can be like you can put a lot of personality into the sunflowers if you want to be more like musculars for the man. It doesn't have to be a girl. You also can just choosing like making a really big sunflowers. I think maybe just typing online for your kid to buy like the scary sunflower. I call it scary sunflower because it's really big. Um, is it beyond big that you actually to be honest it's really really big one, and sometimes they very short. But also about the life, when you're talking about sunflowers, um, even with the branches, when they snap already, they lay on the ground and they broke completely, break completely. It still have a little bit. It connect to the ground. Their life is beyond crazy. They continue if even you don't see the sunflowers or the leaves going to die. It's not like that. It's still green, and that is something that I just feeling like, oh wow, the life that sunflower can last is really long.
Mhm.
That's really nice team that Gulya make with sunflower, but it's great more for the gardener like me. I have a garden at my backyard to talk more about sunflower. Actually, that's a chance. So thank you. Yeah. So, come back into the workshop. What tip would you give the parent to encourage their kids' creativity at home?
Just maybe offer them more maybe every day or when you see that they are bored, and better to entertain, yeah, offer entertainment like this, making something together than going somewhere. Yeah, sometimes you can, yeah, you can make choose any entertainment for your kids, but yeah, for example, if it's evening or bad weather, it's really nice to make something together, and it can be very memorable moments for
Mhm.
kids because, for example, mine, they always sometimes remind, oh, do you remember that moment when we make something? Yes.
Mhm.
And you can offer decorate your home with something, your kids crafting or kids handmade things. It's really nice.
Mhm. Nice. Completely understand. So, um, those lovely moments is always have a chance for you guys to create the moments for your kids. For me, it's like in America, have a lot of product to encourage the kids. What I often do for my kids, if I have time, is I will draw my kids to the children museum in town.
Mhm,
Because at that they have a lot of different activity. They also have story time. Um,
mhm,
I brought my kid to like a story time very early when she only 6 months, still lay on the floor and attend to different models and have the same experience. Because at that moment, you're not only about your kid, but you also sharing the special moment with the other models or father, for example, or even grandma, or doesn't matter, grandparents and their uncle. I met several. Um, what I love to attend to those moments that try to create the space for your kid to slowly develop with you, with yourself. Because it's not only about the kid making something art, something for mental health, but it's also like a relationship, the building of the relationship between the mother and the kids in the and that really nice bonding when we're able to do it. Now we're not able to create time to go to the story time anymore because it's also hard with kids to just sit there like before when they just lay on the ground. But another activity that I love is we have a lot of like croissant, for example, or I don't have a sample here, but it's like they do have kind of like a notebook or like like a color book, but instead you using the color, you use the water, and you can let the kid just try to wet the paper, and they will show up the color by itself. Something like that also nice for the kids only like a really young age like me. Like my kids now only 26 months, so she learn different things you. So not only using the crayon, she also tries to using the water and also learn how to feel different material because the pen, the crayon, when you touch it, it will be really different with how you holding like just the brush, for example. And this is we have to use the brush. Or sometimes you have a little cup and she dump all the water on that. Like you're not supposed to do that. You want to use the pen and you use the water, you wet the paper. But it's just kids. They learn different ways. I think that Gulya have a son and maybe one is around my kid's age and the other I think 4 or 6 years old around that. Right? So,
Already six.
So what do you do with him at home for creating more environment? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we drawing as always, and he also like cutting using scissors and glue, and he usually can saw something on the street and say, "Oh wow, mom, let's repeat it at home." For example, when in the next city there was a kite festival, and there were really huge. It was it's very exciting to be very close, and he also want to make a kite by himself. Or for example, we sometimes meet on the street some pieces of street art. It can be not just graffiti. It's for example, a few time ago we met clay, colorful clay, which just glue on a wall or house's wall, and he also want to work, make something with clay.
Yeah, that's all.
And
We have different activity, different way, depend on the parent. It's always great if the parent can encourage kids try to do something at home. It doesn't have to be work. I know like Suze is another the little kids daughters of my friend. Sue is her name, and she often making like a little TV or little um, objects with paper. So she
wow.
something, or she drawing, or she make a cause like she just make a children book for example herself. So kind of easy thing that she made, and I saw that moment because her mom publish it on Facebook. I'm like, oh, that's really nice that you, and even she did it alone by herself while her mom working because like all me parents, the parent work full time jobs, so it's have a hard time. But she create the environment for the kid instead of like have to learn objects in the school, for example, like any subjects, math, literature, or she allowed her kid to spend time while she had to work, like create the fun outside school. So that's something I really love to see my parents try to create more activity for kids at home, not only about our workshop every week, but the more we let the kid do at home, I think the comfortable and also create the confidence. Sometimes when you pray afterward. You get confidence to do some certain thing in life to be done. I don't know if Gulya agree with me on that point of view, but for
Yes,
myself, I think like that. That
yes, I agree. It's very important to prepare all things, all environment for making art. Materials, you can prepare very, very simple materials, just paper, crayons, markers, not a lot. And it will be yeah enough because I also remind one nice example of my student with whom I teach her Russian, just reading and writing, and we met. We usually meet each other only once per week, and whole week she also make a lot of crafts, and she always show me. That her table usually full of small craftings, also from paper and postcards. She likes make postcards because she's very friendly. She's very creative kid, and she's easily to showing her feelings and love to people around, and she like to make postcard for friends, neighbors, for cleaning ladies who usually come to help to her mom, and for everyone. And yeah, and it's like a skill also, which we can support, and we sometimes no need a lot of things to support it. We just offer. We just say maybe better this than, for example, watching TV, and prepare some materials, not not expensive, not something special, and really calm atmosphere.
Absolutely. So, again, this workshop isn't just fun. It's help the children to build confidence, patience, create a lot of actions, carefully making things. Self-expression, as they say, like sunflower can be like very creepy, like the sunflower around Halloween, but also can be very, very cute. And the theme that you always know, or the color can so it's related dark, orange or yellows, or you can create yourself as well. So plus it's meaningful way for parents and kids to connect. And we should try to discuss everything. The next topic, to be honest, I always want to talk more about what we are doing at our play, the curator insight, right? So how to inspire kids because she built up the program already at our place, and that's a lot of work for the people who take it very serious and non-payment, and just work because she loved the work, the way how work with children from many backgrounds. Because why I say that? Because she already teach kids in Russian, but when she arrived to children gallery in Da Nang, definitely she had to work with the Vietnamese kids, and we also have the foreigner kids, sometimes from another, not only from Russia, because here not Russia. So her approach is gentle but full of spark. Today, we ask how we can keep kids curious even in a busy world, and Gulya has worked her approach, like just whether she guiding a group of curious beginners or very encouraging returning some little artists to try to make some new thing, and they are maybe like older kids, right? um, Today we also asking a question close to our hearts about world full of distraction like nowadays that sometimes it's hard for me to reading the news anymore. Uh, keep kids still curious.
I think that art for sure can help. think maybe better to ask Robert Bellemans about it, because in our YouTube channel he already make really serious research, as only he maybe can in his own style, and it is about how art can help to gain aggression in kids' behavior, and I think he knows more about it. But anyway, I also think that I also can share my opinion about it. I think that really art can help a lot, because it's a creation. It's something opposite of all distraction moments and destructive in our behavior.
Agree with your point of view. And again, also agree with you that Robbie can say a lot. He a talker as well, so he can say a lot in anything. He also worked with children for years, decades. Unlike us, we are starting with them. Especially like me, I almost working with kids in yeah, you can hear the sound of people try to explain I miss that kind of stuff, to be honest. Get a little bit distractions, as I say beginning, that the world full of distraction, for example, our live stream, suddenly have the sound about it. It's mean like buns. Buns, they're selling some little buns, Vietnamese buns. And really nice. It's made me hungry. That's distraction. I'm so sorry. So, okay, get back to the live stream.
I already eat it before our live stream, so I'm okay. And not
Yeah.
miss it, not hungry.
I think also different here because I'm Vietnamese, so I know this food very well. I grew up with this one, and I'm living in America and stay here almost like years and a half since I get back from Vietnam. So of course I miss Vietnamese food. I make Vietnamese foods every day. But it's not the same with the feeling that you sit at the in Vietnam and eating Vietnamese. That's really different. Yeah, so sorry for that distraction. We come back into our live stream. So, Gulya, can you share me the personal teaching story and methods that you use for our workshop as a curator? Because I know you have to balance a lot with like all the teams. Even I know that you will decide the program by yourself, right? But you also try to like kind of manage the level of all different ages, different backgrounds, and also with your understanding and knowledge about what will be good for kids. So would you mind to share us about how you do in those kind of things?
Yeah, I really have a big experience, teaching experience. I have graduation in teaching kids, and I started as a tutor in Russia. I have started as a tutor and have first have classes in person with only one kid. It's very personal, and you feel all things and you see all things during the class. And then I try to work with group of kids. It's very different than in person. And yes, I built all this experience, and now, when we have no range in ages in our classes, I use all my skills which I reached before. And I see that, for example, for young kids, if they are without parents, of course, I should give them more attention. Or for example, if I see the experience of making classes in person gives me understanding that how be more empathy, and I see what kind of kids sit here. For example, this kid is more confident and he don't need my advices. And maybe sometimes I can just ask some question which will be like advice, but he don't like and no need advices. And I see that somebody is more shy and he wait when I help him. And for example, I see that they wait but not ask straightly. And all these skills, yes, it was it reached before.
Thank you so much for that share. Yes, I'm gonna say like even you already have background in teachers, but it doesn't mean that you all the subjects will be the same because every subject we using different method, different technique to teach. Also, like if you speak Russian, doesn't mean that you able to teach Russian, right? So that's the reason why you come into like a language school or language university uh, to become a Russian teacher, even you speak Russian, right? So that kind of thing is
Yeah.
always special and different because I also teach language and sometimes it's hard for me to explain. So I'm using English for years now, but I'm still learning every day for the slangs, the idioms, all the way how I speak, even pronunciation. But now I learning that when in certain level you're able to at your signature of sound. For example, when you produce some certain sound or the way how you make the sentence, people just accept it because that's you yourself. You use the language. So you do not let the language lead you, and also same with any subject. You use it like a tool for communicate, for deliver your expression, your feeling, your personality inside, or even just for entertainment, right? But that's you yourself. They purpose and using for use, not try to make it because you do it for the subject. So for a lot of kids, it's always nice, and but when you're doing any teaching, I also teach for kids. It's also not easy. They too smart. They too smart. They give you some questions that you are, wait a moment. I didn't really expect that question, right? Do you have any moment that you work in the gallery and then the kids just come up that kind of question that surprise you, or it's just unexpected question?
Yes, I also think that. Yeah, I think that be good in teaching is it depends of how you're good in empathy. First, for me, it's my idea. If you are good in empathy, you can find a personal way to each kid and about building program and choosing what topic will be interesting for kids. It's only about yourself. About it's also maybe it's also linked with empathy because you can it, you can guess what will be interesting. You can stay on other place. You can imagine how I, as I will be a kid, what will be interesting, what I will enjoy if I will a kid. It's also about empathy. Yeah, I think that empathy is very, very important in teaching.
Mhm. Wow, that's very interesting point of view. To be honest, I haven't like thought about that, but I will agree with you because when the artists make work, they put their feeling, the expression in, and they expect the empathy from the watcher, the viewer,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yes,
So like they're often giving a little bit description because they want to be the same what they do. They're not always the same, but that's the idea most of the artists want to. So what make a try return to creating week after week?
Mm. I think that your ability to see, to watch because here, yeah, I feel that I feel inspiration every day, even on the street. When we met, not only some art pieces, just watch and see life situation on the street, beauty of streets or nature of people, and you can be already inspired, and this energy you should yeah, you should allow to go away, to go further.
Nice.
So for me, it's not difficult to create topics and
Mhm.
ideas for art classes.
That's really nice. I love the way you say that it's the feeling of being seen, right? So
Mm-hmm,
being seen. It's not about perfection. It's about
mm-hmm,
action. How you see
mm-hmm,
what aspect that you look into, what angle.
mm-hmm.
Like for example, like last weekend we making the was it the sun and moon? Was it Ogama graph, right? If I pronounce,
Agamog, uh-huh. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, Agamog, yeah.
yeah. See, I will always have problem with English word. I think it's in Japan as well, actually. But anyway, um, yes, it's about connection. What aspect that we see with the previous workshop. It's just an example for you to see that if you fall in this way, you see differently. You can see
Mm-hmm,
moon, and you fall in different way, the opposite. That's the sun.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
So that's really nice. So how do you guide children who say like, "Oh, I'm not good at drawing," because I'm studying that. I'm studying like, "Oh, I'm not good at drawing." But I found Pop Ross, my favorite teacher online, and I follow his videos. Um, I follow 6 seasons on the YouTube of Pop Ross, and I'm starting with I'm not good at drawing, and
mm-hmm,
how you guide or how you show for the kid.
mm-hmm. I usually very rare met a kid who say these words that I'm not good. It's usually more adult kid because they
Mm,
maybe start compare, but young kids they usually draw how they can and never think that it's bad or not good as someone else have. They usually not compare a lot. So I if and it's easy to explain because if it's a adult kid, I ask, but what means good drawing? We are no rules. We are not law how to draw. And I always say that everybody can draw. Everybody draw in his own style, and it's not bad or good. It's just his own style. And yeah, I usually gives a lot of sentences like this, which looks like affirmation maybe, but yeah, I'm really honest in it, and I really believe that everybody can draw and everybody can draw in his own style without bad or good, thinking about bad or good it is. And I think they start also believe and try. And I see that they try to change their mind about this question.
mm, that- that's normal for young people. And I really like how you pointed out with the adult kids. I will agree with you. When the people or when we grow up, we get more knowledge, awareness, and we starting to more judge mental
Mhm. Yeah, yes,
it's
yes, yes.
good, it's not good, and then it's like, oh, I'm not good, oh, I'm good. And that's all about confidence where we try to build up kids. In early age, our workshop is already, as Gulya say, we can starting from 4, sometimes with 3. We need a lot of observation from parent at 3 years old, but pretty much from 4, we create in early age that the kids can build certain confidence for themselves. And I also think like with the young kid, they creating without thinking, is it right? What kind of technique we use? What color we match? Was it the primary color? With kids, they don't care what they do in the mind. They focus on like what will I just say? Like something they dream. Like okay, now I don't want to do the line anymore. I want to do triangle, for example. So yeah, for them it's not about technique. For them,
And
moment. Go ahead.
sorry, and I never refused in helping. I can make a few steps by my hand or together. If it's young, we make together. I take kid's hand and we make first steps, and he start and I explain during the making first our steps in drawing, for example. Like focusing on how interesting color, how interesting to mix it. Oh wow, this place of paper of sheet is interesting. Or add something like this that he focused more on process, not on themselves and how they will be good or bad on making it.
Mhm. Yeah, but it's also about emotion at that time for the kid. Someday they full of energy, they want to make things. Someday, like if they have to do what the parents said or what other people say you have to do it, they're not gonna do it. And then they say, I'm not good at it. Sometimes it's just like an excuse to not doing something as well. And it's really led into the role of playfulness for me to really into the inspiring creativity. That's really essential that when the kids have to feel comfortable in anything I do, I always asking my friend or my students that are you comfortable with the atmosphere, for example, because when the kids laugh, the experiment, or even when they make a mess, okay, when they really exploring, relaxing, feel comfortable, they feel safe. I think feel safe. That's why I try to build the prompt that inviting the surprise. Um, we often like create a lot of funny workshop, I think, or sometimes we like bring up again the traditional or the very well-known artwork from Van Gogh, Sunflowers, but it's open the door for the kid to imaginations how the people in the past lived, for example. Right? So
Yes.
everything is very modern, it's up to date. How the people in the past live, how people, or even we can think how people in Europe live, like they live in that another continent, because we not live in that continent. All different imaginations can happen. Mhm.
Yes, for example, when we make Hokusai picture, and we'll have a class inspired of this artwork. I also first there were young kids, but anyway, I share it to parents, and they also try to explain and translate why maybe this picture is very different, become different from art in Japan before, because the color was for making this artwork was bring from Europe at first time. And in Japan, they haven't this color, and yeah, this color also inspired artists to make other picture than before. And yeah, and even adults, parents, they was very surprised of this information. They like this new information, and then they try to explain it to kids.
Um, yes, I'm gonna say inspiration everywhere in our living, because uh, like what Gulya just said, just from article, and then we can get the inspiration to create something. But the event or uh, anything simple thing, a special occasion like a moon festival or the like a woman day, anything is can inspire you to do something with kids. So what we try to create to let the kids knowing how to do things instead of like just focus on all the subjects at the school. I agree that's very important, but like the other subjects, the other um, things also important for kids because I consider like that kind of entertainment. When you
Mhm.
do something, you relax. You feel proud of yourself when you create something. Um, I love to hear my friends say, "Oh, you're doing very great," but I often say, "Oh, I'm not good at it." I'm still saying I'm not good at it, but I feel so proud of myself when my friends say, "Oh, you,"
Mhm.
and I feel like, "Oh yeah, okay, next time we do the same. I will show you again." I feel excited on that day. So
Mhm.
that's a moment for you to feel like a cheer of yourself. Like, wow, we made it, even we're not doing good.
Mhm.
So, really like thank you for the topic today. Mostly, we want to about inspiration for the kid to do when they at home, or anything the parent can do, or also the point of view of Julia as a curator for our student gallery, how she build up the program, and then we also just the workshop. So again, very typical questions. Uh, Gulya, could you remind everyone about how they can join the Sunday
Yeah.
workshop again?
Yes, of course. Every Sunday from 9 a.m. till 11, we have art classes, which are for free for every kids. Very enjoy when new kids come, and we are very thankful for kids who comes regularly, for parents who bring their kids regularly. Yes, sometimes we have some activities when we need your confirmation when you have registration to participate in our activities, because I prepare some samples. But yeah, but anyway, I always wait a little bit more kids than already have registered. So yes, every Sunday 9 till 11, I'm waiting you here.
hmm Yes, and the best way to sign up will be like try to contact the phone numbers on our website. When she will be the one who tries to manage every single workshop, things like that. I'm gonna say yes, register ahead so it will be giving us enough time to prepare enough
Mhm.
material for kids because sometimes for example, 2 weeks ago we're doing the cardboard that we have to cut down all the cardboard into the pieces, prepare for kids to come and we need to know the amount of kids ahead. But generally, we always prepare a little bit more than what we're supposed to because it's always good if the sudden visit. So
Mhm.
thank you to everyone for the family, volunteer, artists who support BNCE. Your love keeps this faith alive. I will say it's every live stream. Um, if you would like to have us grow, yeah, that there are so many ways to really support. Um, is in different way donate helping us buying art materials for kids. Volunteer your time at our workshop or suddenly I just have the hard way to say the word simple. Simple just share this live stream or share link words by word, surprise our YouTube channel to spread it out. And you have the QR code, so we are welcome you if you would love to visit our place, you know where to go. On the QR, they will have everything. They will have our information like a location, the Facebook page, and also the website. So again, I really appreciate everyone watch everything, or even like a little bit or until now. Everything it make things happen. So it is make sense for the way that how I use. But thank you so much for spending time with us, and I hope see you on the
Thank
next lesson.
you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.